Hello, good people of YouTube and the Twitch. How is it going, dear viewers? Apologies for the long wait time there. The upcoming update took longer than it normally does. Normally it's like that, but I guess since I was already streaming, my internet didn't like that. So, there we go. No, it was not a PTS client update. It was indeed a game update. It was either a micro update or it was 14.7, which is of course coming out in the coming week. Comes out on what, this Wednesday? Yeah, this upcoming Wednesday. So there we go. All right, so let's see. Did they add anything in? Probably not, since we're on the Twilight era of 14.6. Oh, Journey to the West. What a surprise. Journey to the West. So you can buy the containers. Woo! You can buy the ships outright. $99 for a Baji. $99 for a reskinned Alsace. $65 for a Wukong. And $65 for a Zhanjiang. I think the Baji here and the Wukong are the only two that are actually different from their base ships. Like the Baji is a Izumo with 0.1 more Sigma and a slightly longer reload. The Wukong is a, what's the tier 8 tech line French cruiser. The I want to say Charles de Gaulle, but I know it's not Charles de Gaulle. It's something like that. Actually, this will be faster. The Charles Martel. It's a Charles Martel with deep waters instead of the standard torpedoes. Martel, yeah. I was trying to avoid chat because I wanted to feel good about knowing some stuff. All right. Well, that's it, huh? Just the Journey to the West. Just the Journey to the West event, huh? Yeah, so you got the US Destroyer Early Access event, Blue Archive, Journey to the West. Yeah, that's it, huh? And yeah, looks like Blue Archive is going to sunset with the release of 14.7. And, what these guys? How long is this going to be around for? Doesn't say, huh? I'd assume, through the end of 14.6. Alright, So what do you guys want to see today? We've got 14.7 coming up around the corner, which is going to bring us the ability to earn those free doubloons and or steel. So, are there any ships you guys want to see tonight that you're thinking about? We'll start with the Yami, just because it's the Yami. And if you guys want to see any ships that are potentially going to be available with the balloons, because keep in mind too, these the balloons that you get, you can hold on to them, and we know the Santa Container event is coming around the corner too as well. I don't think we've got any word about the Black Friday event. Someone asked that in today's video. I don't know, that's a very good question. I would suspect so, because I mean, wargaming likes making money, and there will be people that, sure, a lot of people will probably use their doubloons for the Black Friday event, but there will be some that will not, of course. Navarran. Alright, we'll pop in Navarran after this round. You mind seeing Laria? Alright. I'll start a list that I'll forget about by the time this match is over with. So just remind me at the end of the match. Alright, so for me, I went back to work this week. Summer is over. We went back today. Kids aren't back, thank God. We go back, it's a longer time this year. Sometimes we go back as close as like 3 days before the school year starts. It's a little bit tight. But this year we went back a full week before. Although, we went back today, which is August 1st, and a Friday. So the entire time I'm there, I'm like, couldn't we just, you know, push things back by like a day? Start on Monday so I can be grumpy about being up early on a Monday like I should be and not Friday. But, yeah. My schedule got finalized, so I am... Hey, Featherbrain, how you doing? So I've got World History and Law Studies this semester. And then, oh my god, look at the DDs. That's a lot of DDs in this round. Holy crap. And of course some subs. Oh, and some Jaegers too. But yeah, anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, got Law Studies and World History this half of the year, second half of the year in the spring semester. I've got Psychology, World History, and Western Civ. So, yeah. Law Studies looks pretty cool. Granted, I know nothing about it. We weren't told anything about it. It's a completely new thing. And we got the books today, so I'm looking through the books. I'm like, oh, okay, this looks pretty neat. I'll figure this out. It's like, yeah, Western Civ is fun. I've taught it for like 4 years now. I really enjoy that class. It's a college class too. So it's what we call in Louisiana a dual enrollment class. So the kids are enrolled in, of course, the high school class, but they're also enrolled in the college class. So they can get college credit for it. So it's great from a teacher standpoint because you get those kids that are planning on going to college. So they're kids that, you know, actually want to learn. So that's, of course, good. Excellent. Vast improvement over, you know, the kids that don't care. But this is a dead Nevsky here, if these are like Shimlatorps. Shout out to Nevsky for eating those. Oh, he almost got away with it. Those are Jaeger Torps. So I got that in the spring, which is pretty good because, like, you know, seniors get major senioritis in the spring. But if you get the kids that are in the college classes, obviously they're a little bit more locked in. So that's usually better. So yeah, Law Studies looks fun. It's like how do they word it? Like applicable law, usable law, practical law. Like it's more everyday laws that, you know, you can relate to a little bit more than what you learn in like civics. So that guy just missed all of his torpedoes. And it's more of a mix of grades, though. It's a lot of underclassmen, which I taught freshmen for 5 years, and don't overly miss that. But we'll see. I think if you can make the class interesting and fun, usually that vastly improves things, and we're going to try that. Applicable law, kind of like, I forgot what they use. Practical, applicable. It's, oh, look at that. 16K to Montana. Hey, Flatty Catty, how's it going? So we got that Archerfish around here too. We gotta keep one eye on him. Oh no, he's sunk. Okay, cool. I think practical law is the way they describe it. But I was also under the impression that it was like, oh, it's like a new curriculum. It's kind of like an elective, so you get a little bit of leeway with what you can do. But apparently, no. We have district tests and stuff. I can't make my own test, which the district test, it's kind of fine because it's like, okay, the test is already made. But it's also not fine because they don't let the teachers see the test beforehand. And it's like, well, how do I know that I'm covering what's on the test then? Because that's a big problem we've been having where, like, we get these district-made tests, and this thing that we have it covered in class is on the test. So it's like, wait a second, that's not fair to me, that's not fair to the kids, because I don't know what's on the test. Apparently they have to do it like this, because some teachers were just giving their kids the answers, which is like, well, okay, then those people shouldn't be teachers. Like, that's how you fix that problem, but I guess they're going this way instead. Also, update with the girlfriend and her job. She didn't get it, which friggin' sucks. She applied to a couple more places. She went to some more interviews, and she's waiting to hear back from them right now. Although, of course, it's coming down to the wire. So, hopeful, but not getting our hopes up at this point. You engage anyway with the reinstated presidential physical fitness program. Well, considering Triple H is running it, I'm assuming there will be some suplexes involved. No, I don't do PE or PE or anything like that. I'm not a coach, so I do like vaguely remember doing some of that stuff when I was in high school. So. Yeah, well, we were too, especially with how that one principal, you know, said she wanted to hire her, but she had to wait until the end of July, and then the end of July gets here, and suddenly, oh no, don't want to hire her anymore. Is there a teacher shortage in your area? NC's having a tough time keeping / finding them. Yes, there is, and which is why I was never really worried about Terry getting a job, because it's like, well, there's such a shortage that, you know, she'll be able to get one certified or not, and she can get certified while working there. But then the state went and they allowed retired teachers to come back, draw their retirement, and get full pay. So if you're a retired teacher, you're likely on like the 30 plus pay, which is really freaking good. Like, we're talking like 60 grand plus benefits, you know, and they get the retirement check on top of that, which is another like probably like $3 grand a month. So these teachers are pulling in like $7-8 grand a month, which is crazy. So now you have all these retired teachers coming out of retirement to, you know, double dip legally in this way. So that obviously shuts down a lot of the slots for new teachers. And now it seems like you got to be certified to get a teaching job. I don't know how long the state could keep that up, because I don't see how they could keep paying these teachers that level of money for much longer. Yeah, so a lot of districts around here have what's called the TAT, a temporary authority to teach. So what that does is it gives you a temporary certificate to where you are licensed to teach as long as you are working towards certification. And typically, you know, you do that, you go through a program like APPPL or iTeach, you take your praxis test, and, you know, you do all that stuff while you're teaching. Then in a school year, you're certified if you pass the praxis and all that stuff, right? That was her plan. But obviously you have to have a teaching job to do that. Woo! What's really wild is that, like, this one interview she went for the other day, this district, they went back, so the job listing went up 2 days before they went back, before their teachers had to go back. And she applied. She was looking at their website and she saw the listing basically almost pop up, the day it was listed. She applied, and then the principal emailed her like 30 minutes later, asking her to come for an interview on Thursday, and she went. And I'm like, okay, well that's like super last second, so I think you're good there. She goes, and there's 2 more people there. It's like, what? How in the world did 2 more people apply for this job within like 24 hours? So that's one she's waiting to hear back for. I'd like to think, she'd hear back like today or like Monday for that one. There we go, got a regalo. How to get tons of free XP? There's a video on my channel called How to Farm in the Economy Rework. So I should just check that out. But like, long story short, destroyers are worth a lot of XP. Especially playing something like a battleship or another destroyer that's good at murdering other destroyers. Because the way that you earn XP in this game, one of the ways that you earn it is, of course, doing damage. Now, damage isn't rewarded just in like the bulk. Like, the amount of damage you do has a little bit of impact on the XP that you get, but what is far and away a bigger influence on the amount of XP you get when it comes to damage is the amount of damage you do versus that ship's total HP. So it's proportional. So like, if I were to shoot this Jaeger and he was at full health and I nuke him for 16,000 damage, which, of course, to a lot of people that only care about the big number at the end of the game, that is worth the exact same as if I shoot a GK and somehow remove all of his HP in a single strike. So 110,000 damage on GK or 16,000 damage on a Jaeger. The game sees it as the exact same amount of damage and rewards you as such. So if you're playing like a cruiser that's got good HE and you can bully destroyers out of existence, then you're pretty set, especially if it's a premium cruiser, right? One reason why I like ships like the San Diego are good premium ships, because she's got that crazy sap, that American sap. And I yoinked that kill, Citadel for 730 damage. Wow, buddy. So yeah, ships like that, they're premium ships and good at murdering destroyers and pretty good credit printers. Now, of course, free XP is earned at a much lower rate than like ship XP. So there's not really any way around that besides just slapping a bunch of boosters on your ship. You know how Balflor will be released? We do not at this moment. And there's some other tips and tricks to, boosting your gains. You can check out that video, the economic rework video. Law, if you're still around, could you post a link to it in the chat? It should be the more. And I made 2. I made one before the economic rework, and I made one after the economic rework. So. Navarin, I remembered. Also Hungary, just answer that question. We're still waiting to hear back from a couple of schools. She didn't get the job. that she was told she was pretty much going to be getting, which is incredibly maddening. I haven't gone full doomer just yet, but because she had an interview a couple days ago, she's waiting to hear back from it. So, waiting to see what happens. I mean, the main thing is that she does have a job right now. It's just that it's not somewhere she wants to be. Which obviously is very frustrating. And if you weren't here for the story a couple of weeks ago, she basically got screwed out of her college diploma by some school level politics, some local level politics, and you know, lost 3.5 years worth of time in college. Didn't get the degree she was going for because of it, and is now struggling to get a job in a school because of it. So, but yeah. I don't think I did stream last week. It's been really hectic right now. You know, going back to school. We just bought our house, moving in, and everything else going on. I've had a lot going on personally. I'm sorry I haven't been able to stream as much as I was planning on. But we are going back to the normal stream schedule, so just the one stream a week on Fridays. Now the Navarran is tough armor-wise from the Balmon. You got some secondaries on it, you most certainly do. Then you got 12 16-inch guns, 12 Soviet 16-inch guns. Well, these are coming out for what you could, Flatty. Yeah, 35-second reload. Yeah. Is Missouri coming back for gambling? She will most definitely be coming back in the Santa Container event. I know that much. So you've got that to look forward to. Would not surprise me if they bring her back in some way, shape, or form for the anniversary event. I don't recall seeing her or seeing any of the containers that contain her in the update notes that we went over today. You can double check me for that. Oh yeah, Austro-Hungary. Check out today's video. That's what we were going over. I'm very excited. Looks like Wargaming is absolutely crushing it in this update. Tons of free stuff. Like, if you've been playing for 10 years, I think you're literally getting like 5 free premium ships, which is great. Well, we know they are doing another Steel Will event. So would not surprise me if that's how Kitakami is going to come back. Of course, this Christmas is the 2-year mark since the Kitakami was returned to the game. Ooh, the song. Hello. Did he get spotted? Did he fire? Or is his spotting range just that big? I know he got spotted. I was just asking, did he get spotted by, like, someone getting into the spotting range, or did he fire? Chikuma 2 is playing as Chikuma 2 like Des Moines for some reason. Oh yeah, Defeatist. I'd imagine you would be playing since 2017. Well, I've been playing since 2017. Woo! We'll check how old my account is. We get back in port. I'm pretty sure it'll be 8. Or it'll turn 8 during the event. I think I started playing in September of 2017. If we can hit bow. No. My god, I vastly underestimated that. Hey, we touched bow's butt. Yeah, no, I thought like the doubloons and stuff that they were giving away, so the doubloons and the steel was pretty good. And then they turn around and they add all this on top of it. So yeah, it's going to be a great great event. What's also funny too is that, of course, naturally you have the post saying, "Oh, well, this is clearly indicated that the game is dying." It's like, buddy, getting a bunch of free stuff for like a 10-year anniversary is not like, it's a good thing, you know. I mean, would you rather than, because same thing too, if they didn't give anywhere near amount of the stuff that they would, if they are giving away, if people say, well, clearly the game is dying because they're not willing to give away, hey, deep water torpedoes, not willing to part with, you know, digital items. So I mean, it goes back to what we were talking about was a few weeks ago. There was always those people that just, you know, whatever wargaming's doing, the game's dying. There's some more deep waters. Where are those coming from? The Chung Mu. Well, the game was not around for 2010, I can tell you that much. And I don't know off the top of my head any flag that has 2010 on it. Oh, if I would have touched that Seattle, it would have been fantastic. Everyone's a little scared to push up. Hey, see, it's not just me. Other YouTubers do it too. Overpin. Yep. We got that little Chung Mu over here being a little pain in our side. We get rid of him, our life would be much better over here. Commissar's pretty stuck. Come on, Shells. Are you kidding me? We're gonna pull back radar. Ah, radar Chung Mu. Ah, Chung Mu. Ah, beautiful hits. Get him, Kitakazi. AP Kitakazi. Alright, I mean... Why? Why? One of the best... That's one of the best levels of HEDPM at his tier. Uses AP. Alright. It was 2 storps? Naturally, it starts a flood. Why wouldn't it? Not to burn this damage con. Watch, these planes are going to start a fire just because it's me and it's my luck. Come on, Soviet AA, shoot down the Soviet plane. We might be okay. No, we're not okay. Dang. We're going to do another Navarin round since we're fighting the Chung Mu most of that time. I don't know, man. It's like when matchmaking has been something here recently. So we get the AP Kitakazi on our flank? The AP Kitakazi? Oh, let me get some favorite. Well, I don't know. We'll see what it's like when we get into it. But as far as like tiers go, it's pretty favorable. Hello, Plague. So it's a tier 8 game, but it's a tier 10 game, my bad. But it's a CV double sub game. The monkey's paw curls. Laffy or Johnston IRL? I mean, Laffy went through a lot, don't get me wrong, but the Johnston, like, repeatedly charged the Yamato. You know? Aggressively charged anything that was approaching Taffy 3's carriers. In terms of playing Navarin, you definitely want to... I mean, I was kind of stuck in the open last time. But... You know, use island cover to get close to the enemy team. You're very tanky from, you know, an angled on bow-in perspective. Don't show your sides. Don't worry too much about getting all your guns on target. You know, stay angled. And I just have a secondary build on it because I think it's goofy fun. You could probably run a main battery build on this thing just fine. With 12 16-inch guns at tier 9, many things are possible. Catch a snap, at least slipping. And skadoosh, we can. 14-3. Archerfish and U4501 are at it. Oh, shit. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. I fat-fingered a road too low. I meant to hit 4 for my ASW planes. I could have easily dodged those without using my damage con. Also can't wait for these torps to not do Citadel damage in the next update. Well, now I gotta use it. God damn. No, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. Get juked, kid. Do we stay dark to get turned around from the sub at least? Well, he's probably got more torps on the way. See, this is where the Soviet damage con really sucks. Because you're, you don't have so many of these. And when the submarine can just, sling out pings every few seconds. Really sucks. We're good though. An angry Napoli there for a sec. Oh, there's an Auckland like right there. Up for a femtosecond. Oh, got like half of the Auckland's HP. Apparently still Dominic. Someone pointed out that in the double log it said that they were cumulative awards. I don't know if I'm like overleading or underleading the U4501 because it's it's a fast ship when it gets underwater. It goes in a straight line. By the surface, it only goes like 20 knots. Okay, Archerfish got him. We can breathe a little easier now. I make this turn to go deal with the Roma, because he's close. I want to go hit him with my sword. Just loss after loss for me. Give me a break. Yeah. Dude, like, for Monday's video, for the top 5 video, I was about to go insane because I just could not get a good match. And most of the ships that I was trying to get for footage for Monday's video, for the top 5 video. And it's just like, brother, give me a break. I haven't played the I-56-44. The BA Whale in the Blue Archive event is, however, the I-56-44. But since it's in the Blue Archive event and costs many dollars, I don't have it. So close. Pretty excited. I'm going to play it for a bit. Because we got the Blast from the Past mode, then we got the 5 months of asymmetric battles, which is pretty groovy. And then we got the all the doubloons. Oh, we have the new Operations 2 coming out next update as well. Forget about that, because next update is about the 80th anniversary of the end of World War II. I know, obviously, with all the talk about the anniversary event, that's kind of overshadowing that, but that is very much the focus of next update. And of course, the free doubloons are most welcome, right? I think, like, we weren't that long without the asymmetric battles mode. What, it's been gone for like 2 updates, if that. I still think it's just so funny because there are some fans of asymmetric battles that act like, you know, wargaming deprives us of asymmetric battles as often as possible, even though, again, they just pulled it for like a month, maybe 2 months. Now you're gonna get it for 5 months straight. So I don't know. It's just hilarious. It's like the word temporary isn't the name of the game type. It is a temporary game mode, right? So it's just funny. I guess reading is hard for some people. Well, Chicago, move up to where I can shoot you, buddy. Oh, look, another complete stomp of a round. Surprised. I guess Chicago's just going to sit there and let the Sevastopol get him. Oh, that's Darth. Yep, there he goes. Alright. Got a solo cap ribbon, though, so there's that. That's pretty cool. I don't know. I like Unbreakable Line. I like Unbreakable Line a lot. Hello, Mr. Cassard. Way out of my range, though. What a thrilling battle. We lost 3 brave souls. They lost, well, all of theirs. Dude, that's what I'm talking about. I love me some Airship Escort. That was an incredibly fun mode. I really hope it comes back. Well, they said they have more news coming Monday, so maybe they'll be bringing back some of the more older modes like that. Thanks for reminding me about Brandenburg and top 5 video. Fun, strong ship, love your content. Thank you, Wade. Thanks for watching, dude. I don't think it ever will. That is a real crime. That's a fun mode. That's a really fun mode. And Carthage, like that's what I'm saying. Like, it was so funny to see people complain about, well, closer range ships do better in Airship Escort, but I don't know I'm playing the mode because it's just randomly in random battles. So I don't know if I can take my close range ship. Blah, 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 blah. It's like, wait a second, buddy. You're telling me you're upset that you can't take the most meta ship because you don't know what mode you're going to get. And all the secondary battleship players are like, first time, dude? Like, we don't know if we're going to get like a good map to play the GK on or anything like that. You know? But not because you can't take your sniping ship every game, you're getting upset. It's like, what? And then they pulled it. So that's my little soapbox for Airship Escort. I feel like playing some gear. Speaking of German things. It's been a minute since I played her. What if they combined Unbreakable Line with Airship Escort? I wonder if you could. Another CV double sub game. Yeah, the Wishkavika 54. Yeah, that is going to be a crazy destroyer when that thing gets out. If it comes out in that exact state, because you know, French damage saturation, heal, radar, incredible DPM for its tier. That's insane. Oh, there's an island here. This is a tier 10 double sub game too. Speaking of I-5644, there she be. That's all caps. It's okay, they can think I'm really excited. When we're spotted, there's a submarine. Die! Oh, that's right. Here come the Libertad guns. These look pretty good. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Some mean destroyer over here. Oh, that dispersion looks terrible, and there's an island in the way! Oh, yeah, it's not happening. Dang. Alright, that's alright. Hey Willie, how's it going, my guy? Oh, those are Shimakaze torps too. And Nakamov picks up the kill. Being a gear, it's actually better if you keep AP loaded when dealing with destroyers, because the HE alpha is that low. To where the AP overpins are doing more damage than the HE would. Unless you want to break his modules and such. Buddy, come on, game. Game said I don't really need to hit the Shimakaze there for a minute. There he is. Kill, murder, maim, disembowel. Okay, we are going to pray. Ah. We didn't pray hard enough, boys. That sucks. We'll take the gear out again. Again, cannot wait for those to not do Citadel damage. Inform me how I feel about the I-5644's torpedoes. They hurt. Right, so matchmaking's apologizing here a little bit. Alright. We're going to go to the western. We're going to go to ACAP. He's got some more islands there to hide behind. Is it 22? I guess it's 22k alpha per torp past 12 kilometers. Gonna start playing again. 2-year anniversary, which looks good. Spanish players are getting spoiled. Yeah, y'all are. Lots of good things coming in 14.8. Lots of good things coming in 14.7. We're getting the plane spotting nerf in 14.7, along with the nerf to aerial drop torpedoes and sub-torps. Those are two most definitely welcomed changes. They have a Tennessee. He's over there on the middle at least, so. Little Alaska. Oh, there's a Siegfried. Ooh, was nice. 11K. Island ate most of those return shells for me. Bring it a little bit further back. Maybe? No, never mind. Yeah, so if the Laffy is what the last iteration of the Laffy that I saw is on the dev blog, I think it'll be worth it. This yeah, her Dockyard kicks off next update too. Yeah. Yeah, so we got that too. Give on the Laffy's a ship you can get essentially for free by grinding through the missions and then getting the free doubloons. You can easily purchase the phases for the Laffy that way. That's cool. It looks like it's going to be a really good ship, too. Maybe a dead Alaska here? Oh yeah, definitely a dead Alaska here. There we go. Slight inconvenience from the Siegfried. Actually, slight inconvenience is a boost to our adrenaline rush. This is going to be a major inconvenience here. Okay, wasn't that bad actually. For what is going to be the discount coupon that we're going to give us by logging in? Discount coupon? What discount coupon? The normal one should be resetting November, December-ish. You're going to be getting a bunch of balloons by logging in during the anniversary event. Not sure if that's what you're thinking of. The Tennessee just snapped the Fiji out of existence. received the 30% one the last couple of days. Well, they give you one like when your account hits its anniversary. I think they give you one on like your birthday. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure of the one that friend just goes referring to. I'm going to head more toward the center now. I'm not going to chase this Minnesota way out wide. Gift that will give us depending upon the time we have played the game. Well, you can look on. You go to today's video. You go to the description. There's a link to the dev blog, and in the dev blog, they've got a table that shows what you'll get depending upon how old your account is. I'm not sure if a coupon was in there or not. I do not recall off the top of my head. And I kind of like briefly scanned through it when I was reading the dev blog. But that's one of the things I just threw up on the screen and said, okay, this is what you get. I know if you're like 8 years plus, you get 3 weeks of premium time. Which is pretty cool. Those torps don't kill, which it probably will. Yep. Don't see my shells will most definitely do. Oh, hi, Los Andes. How's it going? We need to get out east. Our team did not fare as well out east as we did over here in the west. They have... Oh, coupons in the progressive thing in the armory right now. Okay, well, I didn't know that. I think he's specifically talking about what you get when you log in for having an old account. God, this Tennessee's on a roll. Oh, damn, it was locked onto the island, not onto the ship. That sucks. Okay. So there's Tennessee, a Key, Ruprecht in Iowa, or probably Ruprecht and Key are bullying the Iowa. Yeah. Yep. They're definitely bullying the Iowa. Yep. There we go. Okay. We've got some things to do. Actually hit him. When shores turn out or something. Yeah, that looked pretty okay. I guess not okay enough. Get around this island, we should have some nice looking broadsides. But of course, you have to worry about all that noise over there. But we do know Warship players are pack creatures, so they're probably kind of all, you know, going this away. Mindful about that Tennessee. Oh, yeah, we're spotted. Oh, it's the shores that spots us. Oh, hello, Albemarle. Come on. Alright, dead Albemarle. That Was my kill, sir. That was so rude. Oh, come on! There's an island here, too. At least we broke up that group. E? 1 pin. Okay. Great. This spot, so there's a salmon. Well, we did fire. Well, there's a salmon or something right around here. Ruprecht should be out of action for a bit. Because he's way the heck in the back. There's our buddy the Shores again. Come on, Gear. Don't let him get away with that much broadside again. Are you kidding me? There we go. About to say. When I play that thing, if you sneeze on it from that angle, it'll blow up. He's pretty low. Need a cap. I'm gonna sneak on in here. Oh, you need to log in every day to get like the... Oh, shit. To get all of the... Oh, thank God it's a secondary key. To get all of the balloons, you gotta log in every day. But to get like the rewards, you don't. You just have to log in. Oh, that's a Ruprecht there too. Okay, we are not going the way that I thought we were going. I'm gonna focus on that key. And pray that this Ruprecht understands mutually assured destruction. Because we both have torps. Come on, 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 come on. Dead key. Yeah, you know I got him. I know you got him. So you stay on your side. What? Brother, please. What? Something's in A? Los Andes, get your full health Stern in here. What are you doing, buddy? Freaking full health Los Andes chilling back there. Okay, the key's gone. Kill. Come on, Los Andes. It's your time to shine, buddy. H.E. Ruprecht, fascinating. Oh yeah, breaks the torps. Bruh, guns, can you guys just kill something? That takes so long to show you where they're going. That sucks. Oh, why didn't they get a Kazi go to A? Oh! Oh my god. That's about right for the way my matches have been going. At least that one was kind of exciting, you know. I've been on YouTube 1 year less than I've had a Warships account. Where can I see summary? Oh, that's co-op. Why is it in co-op? Go to randoms. Go away. Oh, that about lagged. Hey, I went up to 55%. I was at 54%, so I'm at 55% win rate now. 13,000 battles. Holy crap. Jeez. Oh, most of them. This is like average. Yeah. Okay. Where's the creation date for my account? Why is this even like added in? They removed Bastion mode so long ago. Is there like the... Oh, go to your clan and look at your profile through there. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh wow, that's a lot. Oh, okay. I thought I registered in like no, I started YouTube in October of 2017, I think. So my account is 8 years old. 8 years old right now. Okay, cool. All right. 2017. Holy crap. That's so long. So long. Wait, someone to see, it was a still ship. Oh, yeah, Italian battle cruiser, Laureate. Ow. Getting old, gotta loosen up my my neck now. Think you're celebrating 5 years on YouTube. What do you think? Well, good for him for being around 5 years. He's done very well those 5 years. How many years am I on YouTube? Like I just said, 8 years on my Warships account. And it'll be 8 years on YouTube this October. Yeah, 8 years this October on YouTube. Been quite a time here. Here's something nothing with the 10-year event cornering my game. I registered 2023, yet I played games of the pandemic. Did you have like a Steam account maybe that you started playing on, that you linked it with your Wargaming account? That might be something you need to look into. The most I've played on, GK. Unashamedly GK. Two more years and a whole decade on YouTube. That is true. That is true indeed. That's crazy to think about 10 years being on YouTube. I think it's not that weird. Most people have a side hustle nowadays because the economy. And because it's the Steam version, yeah, I would see. That might be when, like, I don't know, because you still should have like a War Gaming account, some way, shape, or form. Yeah, I've got some ideas for that 10-year mark. Yeah, all the videos from when I started are still on the channel, as painful as they are to watch, probably. I wouldn't really recommend going back and watching some of those early Warships videos. It was, oh my god. You'd be listening to like, yeah, like junior year of college Sealord. Like the first like 6 months, I was using like a Turtle Beach mic to record. Then I got like a, what is it, the snowball mic, the blue snowball mic? Yeah, I had a snowball mic for a little bit, which greatly increased my audio quality. Then I got this thing a few years ago. Hi, welcome, Calden. I'm glad you watch and that you enjoy. This is gonna hurt. Oh, it didn't hurt that much. Okay. Good hits on the Ohio. Have you ever been invited to a con or something like that? Like as a content creator? Yes, I have. Carrier Con. They did that. Is that 3 years ago now? I went to San Francisco. There's a video on the channel from around that time called like I spent the night on the Hornet. CarrierCon 2023 or 2024, one of those. That was pretty cool. That was like the first thing I got invited to as a YouTuber. And I was like, what? This can't be real when I saw the email, but it was real. I got to go to San Francisco and spend the night on the Hornet and go to CarrierCon. That was pretty cool. It's a pretty cool con. And if you're in the San Francisco Bay Area, you should definitely go to it. The rare ship of the new rarity that I have, that would be the Kitakami. That's legendary status. Yeah, I was on a panel with Sea Raptor and Ryan from Battleship New Jersey. That was really. I got to meet Ryan. That was cool. We shared the same sink, brushing our teeth in the morning. Well, he went first and I went after him. But like it was like the only sink that had like running water in the head that we had for our little compartments. What's really funny too is that Sea Raptor got like his whole own like officer stateroom, and I got like I had to share it. I had to share like the junior officer quarters, which were more like the bunks that if you're on a museum ship, you know the junior officers they have like their bunks that are better than like the enlisted bunks. They're like made out of wood or something rather than just on the chains. So I had those, and Sea Raptor got his own little cabin. I'm like, what? What is this? But it was fun. I got to hang out with Sea Raptor for a couple of days, which really cool dude. You should definitely check him out. You think New Jersey would be a dockyard ship? I don't know if it'd be a dockyard ship because that's one that they know people are going to just throw money at the game to get. I do think it eventually will come out to the game. Just not sure when. Like we got the Wisconsin, right? And that's one of the that's the third of the four sisters. So they're gonna wait a minute before they get around to New Jersey. And Ryan better be a commander when that happens. Well, to your question, Jordan, apparently Jingles was thinking about coming to the con, but like the schedule didn't line up and the flights were like way too expensive because you have to fly, from the UK to the other side of America, right? I was in the middle of the country. My flights back then, a couple of years ago, it was like $800 per person. So, Republic. You can imagine what a ticket from the UK to San Francisco would be. Oh, yet again, an incredibly balanced game. I haven't seen the GK, but I think I might like the Palmer. Any feedback would be helpful. Oof. I'm assuming you like brawling. I'm not going to lie. Palmer has better use in game today than GK because Palmer's great for like tier 9 ranked, asymmetric battles and such. Has that tier 9 premium economy. You get the torpedoes, you get the 12, 15-inch guns, you get the secondaries, right? As much as I love GK, Palmer's just better for like those other modes than GK, right? The cool thing is they're both cool ships. You can eventually get them both, Like, don't get me wrong, either like in random battles, Palmer's not going to be exactly the meta ship. Like GK would probably be better if you're looking for like just a random battleship. But again, for its utility in ranked and in asymmetric battles with that tier 9 premium economy, especially in asymmetric battles with that tier 9 premium economy, Palmer would probably be better. There we go. We're down. The enemy team's down at Shikishima. Oof. Adrenaline rush boost there. As we now approach the Ohio. Oh, okay. Okay, Sap. I forgot we have SAP secondaries too on this thing. Joins that kill. And there's just a Bilal left. We want to like a ship like the Schlieffen, but I just can't do good at... Really can't do good in Schlieffen? What build are you using on your Schlieffen? If you like a good secondary build, and if you like secondary ships and you play them a bunch, you should be able to do pretty well in Schlieffen. Have I ever been in Europe? No, I have not been in Europe. I would eventually like to go someday. What day? Don't know. I don't have a passport, so that would be the first hurdle. I also probably don't have the money, right? Another fantastically balanced game. Oh yeah, you definitely gotta wait for the opportunity. You can't just, go pouncing, excuse me, head first into the enemy team. You gotta wait for the opportune moment. Alright, what else do you guys want to see? Windows and Epic. Oh yeah, because it was a dockyard ship. I just get sick of waiting up to 8 minutes, the team not advancing. I 100% get that, dude. I get that so much. Austin, that's right. You've been asking for Austin for a bit. Alright, we'll take the Austin out. And there we go. You still have... Oh, what are you built for? Okay, let's fix this. Do you want last stand? Want that. Yep. Want that, want that, want that, want that, want that. And... what do we want? Don't care about that. Rotation time? Yeah, don't care about that. Yeah, why not? That and... Well, I don't know, because, like... Longer hydro? I guess demo expert, just in case. Schlieffen build, yeah. Let me pull her up real quick. Oh, well. Where are you at right now, Albert? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What are you on? You're on Zeton? Why are you on Zeton? No, you're on Brandenburg. Okay, so this is the module build. All the secondary modules, concealment, and the damage con modules, but everything else is the secondary module. And then... There he is. This is what I run on my Schlieffen. So I'll take IFHE, that will get all the secondary guns pinning 32 millimeters of armor, which is great. You'll get fantastic, consistent penetration damage. Then obviously, long-range secondary battery shells and manual secondaries. And the concealment. This will get you down to where the secondary battery range is basically the same as the detection range. So if something is spotting you, it is within your secondary range. So you can murder things. Drop IFHE, the fire is better than 105s, pinning 32. I disagree. That is leaving a lot up to chance, because No two players pop their damage con at the same time. One guy might pop it right away. One guy might let it burn. The ability to get consistent damage, that's what I normally go for. Again, if you want to drop IFHE, you can. I wouldn't. That's my advice. I know you can sit here and argue all day the merits of IFHE or not IFHE, but that's, the less you leave up to chance, in my opinion, the better. But anyway, back to the All-Star. Because there's no, well, I was gonna say there's no shortage of arguments about this on the forums, but the forums have been nuked, right? But back in the day, there were just so many forum posts about, do I take IFHE or do I not take IFHE, so forth and so on. So yeah, I'm sure there's probably more than a few threads on the Discord and on Reddit. Plan to visit Europe in the future. What country would you want to visit? So the big ones are Italy. That is where Terry's people are from. And I want to go to France. That's where my people are from. Then Germany, the UK, Poland, maybe Spain. And if they can chill out, I'd like to go to Russia. I'd like to see the St. Petersburg is a beautiful city. Of course, talked about it a ton in Western Civ. Moscow too, obviously, super historical places. Besides that, if I pop around some of the smaller countries in between too. Yeah, you can set a replay game, Carthan, no problem. Yeah. Bro's name is Surveillance Radar. Well, David, it depends on what German battleships you're using it on, because, you don't need it on ships with the 128mm secondary guns. So, the Gneisenau and the GK, you don't need it on those ships. Because those 128s pin 32mm of armor already. Well, hi there, Orboro, listening to me. Now, keep in mind, too, with IFHE, it halves your fire chance. So that is definitely a downside to it. But I find that in most cases, it's worth it. It's worth it. But again, I just like leaving less things to chance. Because, as you guys have seen tonight, not everything breaks your way, right? Now we wait. That's another question I get asked a lot, is if I have a legend, if I play on Legends. I don't. This game and War Thunder, more than enough to keep me busy. And plus I got into Dune Awakening, as I'm sure most of you know, pretty bigly here recently too. Okay. That is not what I wanted to see. Oh, but that is. Just like that, we got 20k damage, boys and girls. Austin's a still ship. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, Puerto Rico. Yeah, Puerto Rico is a dockyard ship. Oh, excuse me. The best ship in the game, 15 seconds at a time. We shall now silently move away. Oh, that's all right. Adrenaline rush boost, no problem. One of those Shimikazes is over here, that's for sure. One of them is also in the cap. Maybe we'll give this one on the cap a heart attack. He's out in the open right now, ain't he? Does Edgar not have radar? Oh, there he is. Ah, naturally, Colombo. Alright, we're gonna take her out again. I was having fun there for a second. Always the Colombos that come in and ruin the fun. Thank you, Austria. Hi, Avos, how's it going? Man, the submarines have been they've been a thing tonight. How do you have fun near a Colombo? Yeah, I know, right? Oh, islands. We like islands in Austin. I should go back to this game. Yes, you should. A bunch of free stuff is coming out with the 10th anniversary around the corner. Oh, yeah, I know it's a paper ship. And I know that. I know it's a Colombo that bullied me, but I'm still going to blame the Colombo. Colombo, soon Colombo will be the most played battleship on the EU and on US and Asia servers. It's crazy. That is pretty wild when that many people. Well, because it's just like it doesn't matter what angle you're at. It's going to rip 20,000 damage off of your ship somehow. Mine layers? No, there's no mine layers. Not in this game. Northern Naval has mine layers, but not this game. Alright, no one's coming over here except the Yami. RP Yami, I see you. I don't know about this then, because it's hard to shoot over the island when there's no one to spot for you. Like, even the carrier's not going over here. I'll toss some torpedoes down here in the hopes that they hit something. Baltimore, been a minute since I played through it, but it was pretty okay. Like, I went through the Des Moines line so long ago. Well, yeah, Icon, that's the thing, like, Colombo is made great by Cincinnati and the unique upgrade. Without either of those two, it's like an okay ship. But with those two, it's such a crazy ship with the unique upgrade and Cincinnati. Love all the spotting I'm getting. We should now back up briefly and see what the heck's over here. You know, Baltimore. Alright, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Well, we persuaded the Baltimore to leave. That's about all, though. Oh, there's a golden loo. Let's get the gun spun around. Ah, it's leaving range. That sucks. Alright. Yami's leaving. We're leaving this cap. Ooh, there goes our Brindisi. God, look at all the enemies that went down to the A cap. Let's go chill with the cohorn. Don't want to fire in the open water with the Austin. That's how you die. Dude, look at this. We're going to get zeroed out here in a second. I can just go in and just get the C cap and be funny. Perhaps we can get the Baltimore at least. Or not. Maybe? No. Dang. Alright, we're gonna give the Austin one more chance to get a good match. Oh, we didn't even sink a single ship on the enemy team. How did our carrier go down? How did the carrier die? How? How? Yeah, look at that. Zeroed out. Nothing on the enemy team sunk. Has someone been keeping a counter of how many blowout games we've had? We had like the one good gear game so far, I think. I'm 4th on the team for 28,000 damage. No kills, 2 spotting ribbons. No kills, 2 spotting ribbons, 28,000 damage. I'm 4th on the team. What were they doing? Oh, Lord. Again, we're going to give it another chance. And we'll see. Oh. Okay, pretty good spawn, pretty good map for this ship. Give her another whirl. Great tier 10 though, submarine, CVN submarine game. I think every match we've played so far, there's been a CV or a sub. I think so, right? We haven't gotten a game without CVs or subs, have we? Ah. Alright. Nakamov, fun, fun, fun.
Enemy force detected.
Come here, buddy. I actually have AA. Do the Shammy's long-range shots work? No, he misses the GK. I'm gonna try. You wanna try? That's pretty good. That's even better. Oh, dang. Body's super strict. Nope. Okay. We'll just have to set them on fire then. Hitting a superstructure. How is that like not setting a fire? Getting pins. Fires, something, nothing. How much is this pin? 36, yeah. Back to the Essex there. He's a real one. There we go, there's the fire. Now we just wait for him to use his damage con. Wait, give that a... Oh. That's disappointing. I say it's somewhere in there. Not a single fire out of any of that. Okay. All right. Petro being Petro. Oh. Oh, okay, okay. Overpins were fine. You see what I was talking about luck there? 108 secondary hits, 1 fire.
Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Why?
Torpedoes astern. Torpedoes, dead ahead.
Okay, our submarine is too scared to go fight their submarine or at least spot their submarine, so this is going to be a problem.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes, direct front. Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes astern.
Should be able to make that turn right, Austin? Right. Problem is that we're spotted by said submarine now. Said submarine is an archer fish, so he's a little scary. Oh, there's Shimakaze. Ooh, there we go. Good hit on the Austin.
Torpedoes to port.
He's like right over here.
Torpedoes to port.
See, I don't think I could even I don't think I can even chase him down. He did no damage. Well, that's what I'm saying. And, 116 secondary hits on something I couldn't pin because I didn't take IFHE. But then I would take IFHE in the Austin because it's got the sap. But we're heavily reliant on fire damage in that case. So, you put your hands in the, you're putting your hands. You're putting your hopes of doing damage in the hands of RNG. You get screwed over like that. Something really funny. I know you're looking at me, Mr. Mecklenburg.
Problem solved, sir.
I was going to try and go do stuff over here, but we can't. Their sub just doesn't want to go deal with their sub, so now we're going to be permanently spotted. And I thought I was going to die there. It almost happened, boys and girls. See, and I can't outrun this submarine because it's the freaking archer fish. It goes 38 knots at periscope depth. Yet another close game. Made better by submarines. That's more of like an archer fish problem. Well, that's more of a... And that's the thing with subs. The best thing to counter a submarine is another submarine, because they have Hydra. They have the submarine surveillance consumable. And they always spawn... you know... They mirror each other in their spawns. So you know they're there. And you know the... Because the other submarine knows that the other submarine is there, so they're a little more cautious about that. But when your submarine just goes and just screws off and lets them have free reign on that side, and you don't have a destroyer over there, then you're just not going to have a good time. And there you go. Because in a game where spotting is super important, when you don't have any, you're mega screwed. And when you have a class that has a 2-kilometer detection range and can spot everything... especially again when it's the archer fish and it can outrun. What's this thing's top speed? 36 knots. Yeah, it can outrun that. That's just nuts. So yeah, it's not the Austin's thing. Clearly wasn't much of a balanced game anyway. What shall we do now? The game mode can't come soon enough. Yeah, it'd be nice to get to get away from the Untersea Bolt. Collinwood? Oh man, why Collinwood? That thing's miserable. But alright. Oh, why do I have the rage build? Okay, hold up. Different commanders needed. You have a normal build on you, don't you? Yep, I'll take you. If it gets like top tier matchmaking, sure, but that doesn't happen a lot in tier 7. In my experience, the accuracy of the main battery guns isn't really there. See, and then you get this. See, you get tier 9 matchmaking. or you get thrown into a tier 9 game. That's what I mean. Like, you know, the 16-inch guns at tier 7, pretty nice setup, but then, yeah. Well, then you get this map too, which is not very Collinwood friendly. Ah. Well, these are Conquerors 419s. Yeah. I think hideous is the word you're looking for. You're a rare one, Icon. Most people I know do not like the Collinwood. Okay, Admiral JJ is with you too. The fence. I do like the fence. The fence is a lot better in my opinion. There's a ship I do indeed like. Okay, yeah, Tier 7 ranked is different from Tier 7 random battles. A lot of ships that are like not good in random battles are very good, you know, when it's single tier matchmaking, small format. That's a big difference. Richelieu. You feel? Oh yeah, keep going out, buddy. Like that's a good salvo. Of course. Of course.
Torpedoes direct front. Torpedoes dead ahead.
Beautiful dispersion and just get overpins.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
What is that gap though? My god. We can overmatch the Yuma Hardy. I don't think so because the Richelieu was going behind the island. I don't think I had enough lead, that's why I didn't pop it. I think he popped his engine boost there. Hi, Vlad. Oh, he's coming this way. Okay. The best 6-gun ship in the game? Yeah, probably Georgia.
Torpedoes direct front. Torpedoes direct front.
I tried to hit C to move my camera angle, then I forgot. Oh wait, there's no rear turrets to move the camera to. This though, this is definitely a reload booster moment. Ow. Or it was before he turned out. Good dispersion. Alright, good hit there. A little bit too wide. Incomparable is better than Georgia. You are full of bold takes, sir, and I appreciate that. Right, can we nuke this Bologna say from the other side of the map? He slowed down even more. How dare he? Oh, I forgot Zeton only has 6 guns. Yeah, but not a lot of people play Zeton for the 6 guns, you know? Yeah, that's what you're getting at there. Is there a yellow Millie on the other side? No, there's not. He was just saying he was yellow torping. He's not going to go forward. Okay. Oh, no, now he is. No? When I shoot, he's probably going to slam it full ahead. Ah! Dang. Hey, now, Turpits. I don't know, yeah, like, Incomparable, the guns aren't as consistent. Go for, like, a main battery build on the Georgia, the guns are way more consistent than a main battery build on the, Incomparable. Again, in my own experience and in my humble opinion. Yeah, Puerto Rico's pretty cool. Just, you know, can't get it anymore, unfortunately. It's like a small Montana. Pretty neat because of that. That's unfortunate. Wait, the Akatsuki's got that. Yeah, he's got that. He can murder that man. Come on, just poke him in his upper nose. Thank you. You okay? Actually, you stay right there. Oh, buddy! Yeah, buddy! Just big enough. Whoop. Oh, that's just rude, then, Turpits. Thought we had a better understanding than this. And the Synop isn't shooting me in the belt, unfortunately. He just knows he can pop my nose over and over and it'll be fine. Again, not from my experience. We tried running it in clan battles, but they're like frustrate. The dispersion is downright. Oh, oh, oh! Come on! It is downright rage-inducing at times. Oh, we're not gonna get so lucky this time. But we. Oh, I thought we did. Oh. I mean, 84K is not bad in that situation. Need a couple of good salvos out of it. You don't drink enough tea. Maybe. I don't know, man. I don't know. Watch. Let's go. Let's go pop into it real quick. Incomparable or incomparable. However the hell you're supposed to say the ship's name. Yeah, I think Puerto Rico is in the containers. So there's a small chance you can pick it up. There's some unusually long matchmaking tonight. We're gonna hit a minute? We're gonna hit a minute. Look at that. Third one of U.S. cruisers, super heavy like Alaska's, with Guam is tier 10. Oh, they might. I mean, why not another branch of American ships? Just got the U.S. destroyer split, so let's throw another one in there. I guess it'd be interesting, you know, it'd be a nice what if line. They'll be after the U.S. destroyers. So, U.S. destroyers went to early access with 14.6, 14.7 runs its course, and then the German cruisers should be the next line after that. I don't know if they'll go right into them. They might, you know, take a gap. A gap update, if you will. I just do. Oh, man. I am, wow, fat fingering everything tonight. That's alright. Hey, no carriers, no submarines. Could be with the anniversary event, maybe. I mean, it's going to be released because the anniversary event's running in the you know, basically the entirety of the fourth quarter of the year. So, yeah, should come around somewhere in that time period. Is that because you're playing incomparable? Maybe. Maybe the British bias is just too strong. Trust. David Libertad, Montana, Conch, Thunder, Colombo, San Martin, Castilla, Des Moines, Salem, Sevilla, Shimakaze, and the Highland. The gear is sticking near the Des Moines like a juvenile lion follows its mother. Ah. What is this Thunderer doing? Actually, we might be able to do something really funny here. I'm waiting for that beautiful broadside because he's got a gamer turn to get out of here, boys and girls. No! Citadels! It's a Thunderer! It's all Citadel right there. I mean, we just removed half of his HP. Just about there. I don't know what the Thunder is doing. This is wild. That's the opposite way that 98% of Thunderer players play their Thunderer. Just selling into the cap with a Thunderer. Fortunately, we lost our Des Moines. There he is. Either way for this Libertad to come out broadside, which he's got to turn to these Gearing Torps here. Come on, Mr. Salem. He's hit on the Salem. Todd's turning out. Ooh, a nice Des Moines for us to shoot at right there. Swing that nose around. Can we avenge our gearing? Maybe. Maybe not. He's going to beach though, so we should be able to clean him up here. Oh, come on. Just in case there's a Libertad on the other side of this island. That 1 kilometer extra spotting range. Des Moines is done. They're Thunderer again. that he's recovered a fairly good portion of his HP. Oh, we aren't doing so well up here, boys. Yeah, okay. I'm spotted. That's not good. Go, my precious, find that, Libertad. Okay, you found that instead. Huh, that's unfortunate. It's like the one ship the Holland can actually dev strike, right? But that's not even like how you play a light cruiser, though. You don't just like nose into the cap like that. We'll give the incomparable another shot, because that was just unfortunate. Oh man. Yet again, well, no, the gearing was doing things. The Holland just, I mean, the flank collapsed. I looked up and it was like me and Stalin left on that side. So that's just an unfortunate series of events. I figured that Holland was either going after me or the Stalingrad. Turns out he's going to go after the funny YouTuber over the Stalingrad. Just, he was much further along in his plan than I thought he was. Back to submarine CV games, I see. Irresistible. Another archerfish. Archerfish is going to haunt my dreams tonight. I was planning on pouncing on that Libertad because I figured he was going to push up to that island. That we were going to either jump him in that transit point, or just shove a bunch of torpedoes to his face when he came around the corner. So close to the blessed number. Oh, good run on the Yoshino from the Malta. There with the spotting. I hope Mr. Yoshino doesn't touch his rudder at all. Dang. Overpins on a Yoshino. Great. This looks good. Alright, Stalingrad beat me to it. There's a Nevsky left over here, and there's a Preußen pushing in. Oh, hi, Preußen. Oh, come on. on! Find the Citadel! It was a good hit, but a Citadel would have been a lot cooler. That's unfortunate. That's mega unfortunate. This, however, is fortunate. There you go. How's it feel, buddy? Bro, what? Are you kidding me? I had to poke his bow or something. It would have been beautiful.
Torpedoes to starboard. Torpedoes astern.
Once these torps by, we are going to pop the engine boost and run. Well, we're probably dead here, boys and girls. That didn't Citadel somehow. There we go. That was a good hit. 15 seconds to heal. Okay, cool. Got a kill. Ooh. Preußen guns delivered in our favor that time. It was almost 10k off of there. And I know I got the heal up and stuff, but I'm just like trying to save it because it's a super heal. And like we'd pretty much be wasting it right now. And there we go, nary a bit of spotting. Where's the Preußen we get? I mean, like, Preußen broadside, obviously very juicy, but Bowman, you know, she's got that icebreaker. 20k though. Okay, I'm going to shut up now. That was a panic button push. So look how much of that I'm wasting. Look at all that I'm wasting there. Okay, Thunderer. Not shooting the ship that is not shooting the broadside Stalingrad 5 kilometers in front of him, but shooting me instead. Oh my god, buddy. Buddy. Wow. That's just shoot the funny YouTuber right there. I mean, for getting crapped on by the Preußen at the start of the match, it's not terrible results. I wouldn't call it an easy 100K. It's 100K, but yeah. You're the easier kill. I don't know. Broadside Stalingrad from 6 kilometers with Thunderer guns. That's not an overly difficult kill, you know? So, yeah, let's do Apollo run. We have not had Apollo run tonight. Oh, no, I don't have an Irresistible. What is it? Irresistible, and what was the other one that got released that's kind of disgusting? Oh, I'm working on getting those two. The situation with the Irresistible, it was like, okay, sell broadside to the Preußen or sell broadside to the torpedoes that are going to, you know, delete you. You have to keep going back and forth between that, and then you have the map border too, so... Ugh. Don't get me wrong, I do like Irresistible. I do like it. I do definitely like it. It's a really fun ship. It's got a lot of goofy things about it. It's ridiculous. I do like this ship. Don't get me wrong. Alright, we're going to see if we can cha-cha slide down the 10 line. Alright, so their sub should be over here. She shouldn't be over here to ran on our parade. It's not a CV game, but they do have a Kearsarge. So we'll be minding that. We shall now take the serious pose. Raise up my desk a little bit. Three destroyer game, nothing too crazy. Yeah, I'm slowly working my way through the other through the other destroyer lines in game. The key word is slowly. He's just going in there. Yeah, I do not have the Graz. Richelieu, Scharnhorst, Soyuz, Kearsarge. It'd be beautiful if we could catch the Kearsarge while he's in his planes. Excuse me, Paranga. Yeah, I know. That's why we're in the pro gamer pose now. I lifted up my desk a little bit, so camera's kind of screwed too. There we go. The cord must be caught on something. It's pointing more up than down. All right. It goes 60 when you pop the speed boost. It's really dumb. Oh, there's a Groningen. Well, there's a Groningen for right now. There may not be a Groningen here in a second. Oh, Tulsa. Tulsa has Hydro. There's a Richelieu. This isn't going to work. The Hughes gets murdered instead of the Groningen. That's unfortunate. What might be funnier is going down B and getting behind them. It goes like not 80, 90 knots in Unbreakable line when you have the speed boost going. It is stupid. It's really stupid. I have pulled off some like 80, 90 knot YOLOs before too. It is really dumb, the closing distance. The closing times, I should say. Because currently all these battleships think they're very safe back there. We're gonna... Oh god, double Groningen. Yeah, no wonder the Hughes died. That's just, you just can't do anything against that as a destroyer. It's so much DPM. Here we got a Wichita and a Scharnhorst in the gap. Got a Soyuz right here. The Soyuz and the Groningen are kind of close. Maybe we can pull off a 2-for-1 special. We might be able to murder the Groningen before he eviscerates us. Radar. Oh, the Tulsa, yeah. Mr. Groningen here does not have torps, so we can just do this. I'm about to say, I clicked that button, game. Oh my god, the lag screwed me over. I clicked the fire button. Oh, that's upsetting. I clicked it like... I clicked it and 2 seconds later the torps fired. Which, when you're doing this stuff, that is a very noticeable 2 seconds. We still got 1 racket left. Yes, yes. No, we don't. I was planning on having 1 rack left. Nah. Island cover. Tell the Wichita to leave me alone. Nothing to see here. Hope that smoke stays for a little bit. I need at least 30 seconds for my smoke to charge up before we can either go after the Wichita or go reconvene at the sea cap. Torps are ready. Oh, we're Hydro. This is bad. This is very bad. This is very not good. No, 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 no. Dang. Dude, that lag was so BS. Oh my god. That would have gotten that Groningen down that much faster. I probably would have eaten one of those one of those salvos. Oh, that's annoying. And it's not just me. I've had several people tell me that they've had this weird lag that's like, your click is a second or two behind. Which is... Oh, God. That's annoying. We'll take her out again. Why not? Why not? Why not? Ah. I love you and this is Spinal Tap. Who am I reminding you of? I've not seen that. Really, the NA server's been hella laggy the whole day. Today. That was my first instance of lag where I like noticed it. I'm not saying it wasn't happening beforehand. I'm sure it probably was. But that just really screwed me. Rob Bryan, I've gotten that before. I don't know who that is, but I know his names. I recognize the name. I recognize his name. Sorry, first day back at work after summer break. Brain was not ready for it. Let me see. Rob Reiner. Well, old white guy with a beard. Let's see if we can find him in 1980. Yeah. Yeah, I can see it. He had more hair than me, though. Oh, did he'd wear random boat hats too? USS Coral Sea? Affrontatore, we got a... Oh, is that the new, yeah, that's the new Italian super ship. Super battleship. Okay, so... What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do with a mid-spawn? Guess we could go way out east and, try to get behind them that way. Or we could do some island hopping and try to jump scare the Schlieffen. Might do that. That's another bit of lag. I saw that. My pilot did a little. This little island's blocking me and the Shimakaze from spotting each other right now. Or for him spotting me. Yeah, smoke up, Shimakaze. Smoke up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Don't mind me, Schlieffens. What an Napoli. Okay. They're smart enough to use their hydros. I don't think they can stop me in time, though. I can get this guy. Can't stop the signal. Torpedo tube! Where are you? Third set. Ah, dang. Okay, he's dead, though. There we go. We got a Schlieffen. Could have been 2 Schlieffens. But unfortunately, it was only 1. You know, the Schlieffen stacking up with the Napoli was not really primetime YOLO material, but I didn't know the Napoli was with him until it was too late. We were committed to the run. Well, guys, it's just over the 3-hour mark here for the Friday night live stream. That's where we normally end it here tonight, so I will be doing that. We'll be live streaming same place, same time next weekend. So make sure you come out for that here on Twitch and the YouTube's around 5 p.m. U.S. Central Time. You guys have been great tonight, and I hope to see you guys back again next week. If you did enjoy the show, make sure to follow on Twitch and subscribe if you're feeling oh so generous. Subscribe on YouTube for Warships daily content, news, ship reviews, looking back at older ships and such, guides, cinematics, all of that jazz. Hope you guys enjoy. Have a wonderful weekend. Hope to catch you guys.